Oh! Here's Phil to tell you more.
I am Phil. Phil, I am. Philium. Remember I used to call myself Philium? That's right, I am. I'm Philium.
Okay, and welcome to something different, something new and refreshing. Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Blackout. Looking forward to that because they've actually updated the game, and it almost appears like they've listened to my concerns because guess what? They now have grenades that disable vehicles.
And it almost appears like they've listened to my concerns. What?
Then when I return on Thursday, it's going to be 3 days of birthday festivities. What I mean by that is my birthday is April 6th. So when I return on Thursday, April 4th, I'm going to actually decorate my office for a few days. Shout out to my girlfriend with all these decorations for the streams this week.
All week long, I'll be basically doing kind of a festive celebration of my birthday.
To kind of celebrate my birthday celebration just like I did last year. And it's probably just going to be the continuation of Sekiro again with some more chill stuff. Then on Friday, April 5th, okay, 1 week from today, ladies and gentlemen, it's my next and final marathon to raise funds for my taxes. Whoa. Because someone said, why don't I do this every week? I'm not doing this every week. If I do this every week, it's not special. It would be just something I do every week, and people would be like, oh, Phil's just doing it to try to be a money grubber and raise money, and that's why he does the special stream. No, I want this to be when I actually need help from you guys. Then I'll do like a crazy long special stream, but I'm not going to do it every week. And then you're right, then it wouldn't be special. It would seem like it's too commonplace, okay? All right? Just throwing that out there. I really, at this point, I've only got like 8 days left to raise funds for my taxes before I'm out of here and on my way to Connecticut to visit my parents. And this is the final push, basically, all right? This marathon is going to entail many things. It's going to have...
Begging.
I'm thinking about it, but I don't know. People might get bored if I put that in there. But what I'm going to basically do is reduce the amount of games. The last marathon, I played 6 games for like 2 hours each. This time, I think I'm only going to do 3 to 4 games, and I'll play them all for at least 3 or more hours each. So that way, it'll be more of what you guys are enjoying versus, you know, too many variety of games, okay?
Shut the fuck up! Nobody cares!
And you guys give me what I need, the aid and the support I need to punch through every time. And then it seems like we have a few months where things are good, and then the next lump of dope squishes me again. As you guys know, I basically need to raise like
several dollars, and
and I'm hoping that now this final push, we got basically like 8 days left, okay, for me to raise funds for these taxes via tips, that now people will start to take it seriously, and especially this marathon that I'm going to do on April 5th, the absolute last chance to raise funds, okay? The marathon's going to go just like the last one, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., okay? So I'm going to be, you know,
streaming my butt off that day.
And then after that marathon, I am streaming the next day, which is my actual birthday, April 6th. I'm streaming all day long. A full day of streaming on April 6th. On April 6th. On April 6th.
You're really funny. Really funny. What do you mean I'm funny?
So, this is it, guys. This is the beginning of the big push to raise funds for my taxes in the next 8 days, all right? Well, I'm going to be streaming 7 out of those 8 days, including a marathon. So I'm hoping that it works out and it's successful and, you know, I can make some major headway here. Just being very honest with all of you, I really, you know, I said the last marathon was make or break. It ended up being successful. These next 8 days are incredibly important to my future. Because if I can't raise enough funds to put towards these taxes to qualify for this payment plan and everything, I'm shot. And more than likely by the end of this year, I'm going to have to sell my house in order to pay taxes. And that's terrible. You know, with as much work as I've put into it and everything, you know, it's that simple. Is that, you know, I really need your help right now in the next 8 days. Okay, guys? So If at all you can, please tip me. I'll explain contribution, methods and shout outs and everything in just a moment. I always do that plug segment, but just throwing this out there. The next 8 days, super important to me to be able to stay here in this house in Washington. So please consider tipping me. All right.
How about no?
Hardy Buck cheered. He said, "Did the police ever track down the guy who swatted you 2 years ago? I remember in your response video, you were pretty upset." Of course they didn't. The problem is with swatting that it's completely anonymous. Anyone could do it. And, the police, especially local police, are not equipped to track down the call source of every phone call that comes into them for an emergency. All right. I received an anonymous $50 tip. Thank you very much, whoever this was. They say this was supposed to arrive last Saturday. F the haters. Thank you very much, whoever this is.
Wow, some stupid idiot dude tipped me $50.
Okay, moving on. Hardy Buck cheered again and said, "For old time's sake, can we get one last condo vlog when you're there?" I don't know. Like, I've thought about maybe stopping by the condo with Kat at some point during the week, but it's not confirmed. In fact, as I've told you guys, I'm not telling you guys whatsoever what we're doing and when we're doing it at all on purpose, because I don't want people trying to, harass us or do stupid shit. Is it a possibility I may check out the condo? Maybe, but it's not set. And in fact, I really, honestly, there's zero reason for me to go there. My parents periodically go by and check it out. They told me, every once in a while, they just stop by just to make sure everything's fine with it. But so I really have no desire to go by there unless I absolutely need to. There's nothing there. There's no furniture. There's nothing in there at all for me to stop by and even look at. So I received a $1 tip from someone asking about cooking streams. I'm not doing any cooking streams, but thank you for the $1 tip. I explained all this yesterday at length in Ask the King. Apparently people don't listen, so there you go. All right, continuing on. Shout out to Ace, who cheers. Have you thought about opening a Discord channel? I'm gonna be very honest with you, Ace. I'm not doing it. Here's why. Because I don't have time to run and or moderate a Discord channel. I work my butt off streaming all day long, every day. And when I'm not streaming, it's my day off with Kat, and I have my completely disconnected from work. Okay? I just don't have time to do it. And I know for a fact that if I tried to have other people run it for me, the whole thing would fall apart and be completely littered with trolls. In fact, if you don't know this, over 2 years ago, 1 or 2 people wanted to do it and started one up.
I didn't even give them permission to.
They just did. And within a week, the whole thing fell apart. It was completely overwhelmed with trolls, and they didn't want to deal with it anymore, and they abandoned it. So I'm not dealing with it. All it's going to do is try to promote more trolling and stuff, and I'm not doing it. I'm not dealing with that shit, so.
Marlon Tan has subscribed for 3 months and says, "Have you thought about getting a shotgun for home defense?" A shotgun? No. That's probably the last thing I would get. Do I? A shotgun. I mean, maybe if a horde of zombies was breaking down my front door, I would need a shotgun. But I live in a private community. All right, it's very safe around here. If anyone even steps onto my street without permission, they've committed a felony. So, I'm not too worried about it. And we have police presence very high around here. We have security cameras all throughout the area. Not really too worried about that. Okay.
Condo from Connecticut, tip me $1 and says, "I'll be very happy to see you again. Chances are you're not going to be seeing me again." Hilarious.